It feels great to be back to say this
Oh
once
shit.
again. Welcome back to Kingdom Cast. This is your host, Bad Luck Chuck. We are back at it, man. Man, you talk about a hell of a game last night between the Chiefs and the Chargers. I just want to, before I get into that, I just want to thank everybody who checked in on me the past 2 weeks. It's been rough. It's been hell, but I am blessed to say that I'm back hosting with the fellas, man. We got a special thing going, and I want to continue to be around for years to come. So I'm gonna do everything in my power to continue to do that for everyone, not just for myself, my family, for everybody. Because a lot of people are loving this content. There's been a lot more demand these past few weeks for this podcast, and I'm just proud of the fellas, man. I'm proud of the fellas for holding it down, and I'm proud of Kylie too. I'm glad she's on the team as well. Looking forward to do an episode with her as well. So you know, just to wrap all it up, man. I just want to say thank you guys, man. But now I want to
Shit, we
introduce the
happy you
fellas,
back,
man.
man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, appreciate
Welcome
it.
back, brother.
Shout out to
Welcome back.
RJ, shout out to Kyle. Thank you, fellas. All right, so we got Country at the top left, got my guy Boogie at the bottom of the screen. So man, as I was saying about the game, man, the Chiefs they pulled it out in overtime, man, 34-28. All the stars came out to play. Masterful performances by Patrick Mahomes. Even though there was a little rough patches here and there, but when you throw for 410 yards and 3 touchdowns, man, you're special. And then you got Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. They became the the first wide receiver tight end combo in NFL history to have over 10 catches and over 140 yards each and at least a touchdown. That's incredible. Incredible generational performances by those two guys. And the defense they gave up 28 points, but with all the injuries and COVID that they had to go through and everything, they made key stops when they needed to, man. And I just want to shout out Brandon Staley because Brandon Staley, he's a nice, good young up and coming coach. You know what I mean? He showed a lot. He showed his aggressiveness. You know what I mean? He wanted to put the fork in the Chiefs and everything, but sometimes you gotta learn when to fold them. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the Chargers left at least 9 points off the board, and they definitely could have used those 9 points to close out the dub. But Brandon Staley held his own, in his own little press conferences about how they're gonna approach things moving forward as far as being aggressive and everything. But there's a time and a place, and I think last night proved Bill Parcells and Jimmy Johnson were right. We gotta have more football sense back in some of these organizations. Like you can't let analytics take over everything. And I think analytics got in the way of the Chargers last night. Because I don't care who you are. If you run for 192 yards against any NFL team, you should win that game. But in the Chargers instance, they didn't. They got burnt by going for fourth downs all aggressive. So but anyhow, man, the Chiefs did what they did. Shout out to Melvin Ingram. It's not gonna show on the box score, but he put up a hell of an effort. And then, like Andy Reid mentioned, he was a captain. Calling the coin tosses, won both of the coin tosses. So Melvin Ingram still eventually got his revenge game. But enough of me talking, man. Let me get y'all opinions off, man. Country, what did you think about the game last night overall, man? Let's get
No,
your
man,
bars
go
off
ahead
real
and talk.
quick.
We ain't heard you in 3 weeks. Go ahead and talk.
Nah, I
um,
feel like I kind of need to sit back a little bit.
take your breath, get you some water.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, hell of a game. Hell of a contest. It goes the way that Charger games and Chiefs games usually go. Um, surefire classic, instant classic. Got the hell of a replay value. Um, and it's not like we just came in there 1,000% and had all our soldiers ready. We came in a little undermanned. Hold on right quick.
Well, speaking of being undermanned, we know country's
We,
not
we came
undermanned.
in undermanned. We came in, we didn't have all our bullets. What'd you say? What you say, man?
Go
Go
ahead and
ahead,
cook,
bro.
man. He ain't talking through your round.
Y'all dirty, man. Watch out. So hell of a game, bro. That might be the most Pat-like game that we've had since the Washington second half. We throw out the Raiders game. Those are too easy. So outside of Raiders games, that was the most Pat-like he's looked all season. I think the confidence is there for the offense. You gotta give props to the defense. I don't care what they gave up. They held 3 out of 6 on in the 5-yard line. You gotta respect that regardless. You know what I'm saying? And San Diego or the Chargers are not a crap offense, so we can throw that one out the book. That's another excuse they had for us that we were playing bad offenses. So now you can't even use that excuse no more. You got to respect us as the number 1 seed. However long that lasts, it might last to the weekend. It might last for the rest of the year. So hell of a game, bro. It's already, we was talking about it pre-game, but it's top 5 Chiefs versus Charger games. It might be comfortably in that top 5 already.
Yeah. Go ahead, Bug.
I thought I tweeted earlier. I don't think Kelce is the GOAT tight end, but man, it's getting that argument is getting real tough, man. Kelce showed up. I thought the defense looked hella good, man. We had 3 stops at the 5-yard line, no points. Pat threw a pick down in the end zone, so I mean it was at like the 1-yard line. Kind of hard to do that again. So defense did pretty good. I thought the Chargers coach got a little too cute, and I think a lot of times when those younger coaches go against Andy Reid, when they win it, instead of just going ahead and winning the game, it's like they want to prove a point that they outcoached Andy Reid, and they got to go too far. 48 laws of power. You only got to go to your goal. You don't have to go exceeding your goal. He shouldn't have went for it all those times. I don't think. The first time, cool, but he left too many points on the board. He got too cute. He did a receiver pass nobody even talking about in the red zone. Doing too much cute stuff. Too. They could have just – yeah, it was. Like, he did that challenge, bad, horrible challenge, ended up costing them. They needed that timeout. So I really thought Chargers should have won that game, man. Like, I really thought they should have. Like, they had it right there, and they gave it to us with some of those plays. But I thought offense, run game, non-existent. I thought that first drive, we actually didn't use shotgun. I was so happy. We was doing I formation. They did a pro formation, fullback screens. Like, we was talking about this the other episode. Whoever did the first 15, that shit was amazing. I love that first 15 as usual. But then it seemed like after the Chiefs when Chiefs got the lead and Chargers came back, it's like, all right, fuck that. Shotgun the rest of the game. Like, they got back into just that shotgun type offense. But I mean, shit, a lot of players made plays, man. I think we did a hell. That was a great team win. Dirty Dan got some swats. Christmas is next week. It's still early. I want a Nick Bolton jersey. If anybody want to buy me something, that's what I want. Nick Bolton jersey. Shit, defense. You can't be mad at the defense after this game, in my opinion.
No, you can't.
But like you said, what we had missing.
Yeah, based on the circumstances that the team faced, man. And look, I told you, Country told y'all, Boogie told y'all, Sean Smith told y'all, and a few others told y'all that Nick Bolton was a good pick for us. And a lot of y'all looking stupid right now. I got the receipts, man. I remember what a lot of y'all said. Like, why y'all pick him this early, man? It's the wrong pick. He's slow. He ain't athletic enough. Blah blah blah. And then you got some liars on Twitter talking about they the leader of Nick Bolton Twitter all of a sudden when you was just talking shit on him like the first few weeks of the season and preseason and in training camp. I ain't. No, we know you are. You ain't gotta mention no names, but. We had stood firm on this podcast this entire time on Nick Bolton. We had stood firm on this guy. We never switched up one time. We knew he was going to be a special player eventually. And everybody talking about, oh, well, he can't cover you or me, you know what I mean? But it looked like last night he was pretty decent in coverage. I see he gave up 5 catches for only 35 yards. And then on one of those stops, he had a pass deflection that resulted in a turnover on downs. And then I think he had another fourth down stop
But
too on
Chuck,
the run.
this was the
Go
first
ahead.
game that they really was playing him on passing downs too. Like, so we really haven't even got to see him in those type of situations yet. And we knew coming into the season he was gonna have to improve on that. But we really haven't even got to see him in those type of situations. Like you said, this week he finally did, and look what happened.
I think he
Yeah.
played the second most snaps after Tyron. Tyron played 80 snaps. I think he had 79.
That's
Like,
crazy, man.
yeah, he played 99%, I think, and 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 he flashed 1,000% because he was all over the place. So
He just
he
don't
might be.
miss tackles, man. He don't miss tackles. Like, if he's right there and he's gonna tackle you. It's not gonna be one of those, oh shit, hold on. He's tackling you every time, man.
Listen, when we
Yeah.
got smacked by Tennessee, dog, and he was slowing down Derrick Henry. He was holding on. He was holding his own against Derrick Henry. We knew what it was
Fact.
then. I'm like, this kid gonna be good, dog.
Fact.
We straight. We made the right decision. You know what I mean? So I'm just glad that he's
He
proving
has
all the haters
exceeded
wrong.
mine, Chuck.
Yeah, I'm glad he's proving
He
all the
exceeded
haters
my
wrong.
expectations.
And I think right now he's fifth all time in as far as like all rookies and tackles for a single season. And he's only played like 62% of the snaps this year. That's
Wow.
pretty damn good.
I like that he tackled Eckler and he just like put him down, and then Eckler walks to the bench like, damn, like I could have had that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had frustration. It was like, yeah, he can't tackle. Once he gets his arms around you, it's pretty much over. You're not going nowhere.
Yep. You're right.
And then he
Yo,
had 2 pass deflections. One was on the 4th down, and then one was on that
three.
pick, right? It was 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because he had a pass deflection.
Okay.
He had a pass deflection, and Anthony Hitchens picked it off.
Yeah, 3 passes defended. I mean, not deflected.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Mike Hughes, I apologize. We kind of doubted you. We didn't think you was going to hold up to them big receivers. He kind of flashed some plays last night, man. Mike Hughes brought the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was still vibing out last week where he had an incredible game, but Mike Hughes, man, Mike Hughes showed up, made his money.
I'm gonna say this, man. At times it did look a little spooky. It's like, yeah, he just might not be able to handle himself as these physical wide receivers. But at the end, you know, he was there. You know what I mean? He was there at the right time. You know, Mike Williams, he didn't really sit off like that this game. You know, and that's the big
I
surprise
tell
because he
you
normally
what,
gets
Chuck,
off, man.
man, every time Mike Williams caught the ball, I was like, God damn, man,
Mm-hmm.
that dude,
Yeah.
future chief
He's
Mike
a
Williams, man, that dude is,
He said future
he's
chief.
cold,
He's
man.
speaking it existed too.
Future chief, man.
Yeah, he's a beast. We were really questioning Mike Hughes' physicality, and he showed it, bro. He proved me wrong. So I apologize.
He liked to tackle, man.
I don't know if Charvarius Ward knows me or even cares. I was so hard on him last year.
I think a lot of us were.
slapped me in the face every game. Like he been just sticking it to me every game, Paul. He had another nice game, and he came in questionable with illness on the morning of. But it's money time. Yo, you know what Therese said?
Contract year.
Undefeated, baby.
But go back to
Kyle, you got too much bad energy, Kyle. I don't like that.
But not, but country, go mention the article that you showed me, Boogie, the other day regarding what Tyron said about Mooney.
Oh yeah, so Tyron, it was an article about the upcoming free agency and how the Chiefs are gonna have a lot of cap room, more than the cap space is going up and all that stuff. So, Tyron tweeted that free agency is gonna be bonkers this year. And I said, in which fans got to pay attention sometimes. I tweeted Tyron, so who is joining you in KC next year? Right? So the main thing, a lot of people were saying, well, we got to sign you first. It's like, no, who is joining you? Meaning he's already been signed, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm already saying you're coming back next year. Who's coming with you? And his response was to re-sign 35. 35 is Mooney. Mooney gonna make some money this year. It's already established. Like I said, he's been proving me wrong every game. He showed up clutch. He had a very clutch play last night. Who was that? Who was the wide receiver? The one that hit him in the shoulder. That long. It was like a long. Was that Williams too?
Was that the rookie on that deep play? You talking about that no call?
No, it wasn't a no call. He kind of turned at the last second and hit him in the shoulder. Allen. That was Keenan Allen?
You talking about the very end? You talking about the very end third down?
Yeah, Keenan.
Yeah, that was Keenan Allen because Keenan Allen had a little bit of a step, but then he tripped on his own feet. And I was hoping they didn't throw the flag. I was like, they better not throw this flag because they know darn well Keenan Allen tripped on his own.
So, Tyron tweeted the re-sign 35. Some guy took the tweet, made an entire article, did not ask me permission, did not. He took my tweet and everything, you know what I'm saying? But
we called the lawyers too, man.
We want our check, P.O. Box, Kingdom Cast 1. But shoot, I appreciate it. It did a lot of views. Like it was over 16,000 views. The tweet did. Tweet was at 700 likes last time I seen it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of responses. You know what I'm saying? So that showed me a lot of love and shout out to Tyron, of course. You know, I know it's ain't possible without him, but that was just an interesting. Y'all gotta watch these. Y'all gotta read these tweets, man. Don't tweet resign you. I already put that in the tweet. I already established that. Y'all gotta pay attention to what's going on. The real question is who gonna sign 55?
Oh man, speaking of 55, man, I'm sorry, I gotta get this joke off, but he played like the Goons was looking for him outside the stadium last night for some reason, man. Like, I'm sorry, man. I mean, you know, you would think he would be more comfortable back home, but you know, we forgot about the little off-season stuff, man. He played like, look, man, you better not show out tonight, man, or we're gonna be on your ass or something. I don't know, man. But I will say this: Frank Clark,
Chuck,
at least he showed up. At least he was out there. You know what I mean? He was still giving an effort, but you know, there wasn't really like a standout impact play. You know what I mean? I know one, he was trying to time the snap, and you know, he got called for encroachment or whatever. But other than that, man, you didn't really hear Frank Clark the whole game like that.
I left RJ's comment up because I want to discuss. Now, when I say big contract, I'm not talking $40-50 million. I'm thinking what, 3 years? What's the going rate for a cornerback right now? Is he a $10 million a year player?
He gonna be looking for about 9-10 million.
I don't think he at 10 million though. That's a little far fetched for me.
He about 7 to 8 right now, right?
Yeah, maybe that. I'll give it 7. I give it at least 7. He may get up to 8. You know what I mean, with this play at the end.
So
and it's all about the market too.
Yeah. So 3 years, 35, 25 guarantees, something like that.
3 years,
you know how
35.
the numbers gonna look crazy. It's gonna be about the guaranteed number at the end of the day.
So hold on, you said 3 years, 35 and 25 guaranteed?
Yeah, something like that.
I'll take that. I'll sign him for that.
I mean, right? Because right now I'm looking at Mooney's base salary right now. It's like almost 3.4 mil for this year.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, he earned that. He earned that last week against the Raiders, for real. Kyle, I know Kyle in the chat. Kyle, bring me up some comparable corners to Mooney. Shout out to Mooney though. He had a good game.
Get your money.
Who made that play? Who made the strip at the goal line? Because that was one of my favorite plays of the game.
Wharton.
That was Ben Neiman.
Neiman, Wharton.
No, I thought Wharton did it, and Wharton and Neiman, yeah.
And Dana had it first, and then it kind of went to Neiman at the bottom of the pile.
Because you talking about the dive, right? You talking about when
the
Kelce tried to
dive,
dive in the end zone, right? I thought Neiman got his hand in there first. And then it was I think Dana that cleaned it up.
Yeah, that was Wharton and Neiman, and then Neiman recovered it.
Yeah, Neiman, being recovered. That was the defense, the stands they made, and being shorthanded. We were shorthanded a star at every level of the defense. Chris Jones on the line, Willie Gay in the linebackers, and Snead in the secondary. And to hold the Chargers to what they held them to, and to stop them as many times as they did, I mean, the Chargers got that thing off. Pause. But the defense held up. The defense held up dramatically, bro. Like, at first, it was gang ball defense for a long time. So, like, fourth quarter, 9 minutes and 30 seconds, like, it was gang ball defense all the way. And we were going to have a lot of questions about the offense. And okay, here's the thing I want to talk about. Live tweeting the game, you gotta have a thick skin to live tweet the game, because the live tweeting during the game, it's no middle ground when you live tweeting. It's you hot or you cold, you love them or you hate them. It's like no middle ground. So 9 minutes and 30 seconds left. Pat just throws an interception, a horrendous interception. Actually, a great play by the defense.
Yeah, because early in the game,
I
want to elaborate on that real quick, because you remember that guy who had the interception earlier in the game. He had a deflection that same way. He just didn't get the interception that time. So that was great
on
film study
opposite
by
side,
him.
wasn't it? It was on the left side.
That was great. Yeah, that was great film study by him. That's just putting your mind into the film work that week. So you got to give him credit for that. Yep. But after that interception, y'all saw the tweet. I said, there's 9:29 left in the game. That's all I can say.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Country.
I've seen a lot of people saying, here we go again. We lost. We came here. It's over.
I just laughed.
Bruh.
I just laughed at that.
The same people that say believe Mahomes, trust Mahomes. Mahomes is our savior. Mahomes is Neo from the Matrix. They are the quickest to give up every Sunday. Every Sunday,
bruh,
a fan quits on this team.
And I just
was tired of it. Like, it's 10 minutes to go, 9 minutes and a half to go. Boom. 45 seconds later, maybe, Travis Kelce, 69 yards. We back in business. We're back in the game. Like, bro, come on, bro. It's not a criticism or a diss to believe in your team. And it's not a criticism or a diss to criticize your team. I'm not saying you can't criticize the team, but don't be like, yeah, man, it's here we go. It's over. We lost to the Chargers. We got swept. Bro, we got 10 minutes. That's a lifetime, bro.
Listen, I had to tell Nerd Chat, I said, dog, F that. 15 is going to get it done for us, dog. And he did what he did. And at that last 9 minutes and 29 seconds of the game, Patrick Mahomes ended up going 10 out of 13 for 197 yards and 3 touchdowns. He is still him, dog. At the end of the day, he is still him. He is still the king of the division, and he's still at the cream of the crop as far as like all the quarterbacks in the AFC. If you want to say the NFL, cool. But at the end of the day, 15 showed you last night, he still runs things in this conference, no matter what the situation is.
And you know what? The thing that made me say that they had a shot of Pat on the bench. I haven't seen Pat look that focused or angry all season, definitely.
Oh
Like,
yeah, and he
Pat had
should,
a
cause
different look last night, bro. I don't know if
and,
y'all saw it.
and he should, John, and he should, country, he should, bro, cause like that on that fourth down, late in the third quarter, dog. Now, and that was a sequence that pissed me off, cause it's like, dude, just go old school and run down football. Michael Burton already gave you a touchdown earlier in the game. He's been playing well for you all season long at fullback. All you need is one freaking yard. Put him in a down game and have him lead your running back to the end zone, dog. What the hell you got Joe, Tooney, Creed, Humphrey, and Trey Smith on your offensive line for if you're not going to use them the proper way, man? But anyway, then on that that 4th and 1, McCall Hardman was wide open. The ball slipped out of Patrick Mahomes' hands. That's why I was so pissed at people last night. That people talking about it's the execution of the play call. They made the right play call. I'm like, okay, cool, but I wouldn't have been upset if that play call was on third down, dog. But it's one freaking yard. Quit getting damn cute. Pound the ball. Get your ass in the end zone, bro. What you doing all this cute stuff for still?
I don't
And we've
agree
seen
with
it
you.
many times around Andy Reid.
I
I don't agree
honestly,
with you
That's
on that,
my
man.
issue. That's my issue, dog.
hey, look at
I
Caleb's
don't agree
comment.
with you, Chuck.
I thought that's what was gonna happen.
Yes, that's been working too. Put Blake Bell in the center again. They ain't stopped it all season long. Like, come on, dog. That's all I'm saying,
I'm
bro.
with Cal on that. All he had to do was make the pass. That's an easy play. It was the perfect play call. We couldn't run the ball at all.
Listen, that's the type of stuff that can happen though. Passes slipping out of hands. You know what I mean?
But we paying him $500 million to make those type of plays.
I get that, bro. But it's the NFL, bro. Anything can happen. I get that.
Let me ask you this, Chuck. What makes you so sure with our running backs we was gonna get that on 4th and 1? Because I don't have no confidence in them on 4th and short.
Again, Bill Parcells and Jimmy Johnson told y'all we need more football sense back in football. Those 3 plays in a row when we needed 1 yard, that was a perfect example of not having football sense, bro. You got a good
I don't
fullback
agree
on your
with you,
team.
Chuck.
You got a good fullback on your team. Use him.
I love the
He
play
gave you a
call.
We don't
touch.
have a good
Reward
running
him.
back on our team.
Reward
Chuck.
him. But y'all act like y'all been saying all season long. Well, Darrell Williams, he's good in the short yardage. He can get the short yardage. He can get the tough yardage. Oh,
I ain't-
now you're not
I ain't-
confident in the run game all of a sudden. Which one is it? I'm just saying, which one is it? As Floyd Mayweather
You
said.
been the one saying run the ball all year, not me.
Yes.
Not me.
Yes. Because you're gonna need to do that in the playoffs.
But
You
we
are.
cannot. We don't have a good running back.
What
Right.
running back would you have chose, Chuck?
Darrell. Like Darrell or Michael Burton again. Yeah, like Michael Burton didn't score a touchdown on a 3rd and 1, bro.
You know what? I would have pulled. I don't know because he was cold. I might have pulled Derek Carr off the bench to do that.
Or you mean Derek Gore?
What I say, Carr?
Yeah.
My bad.
Come on, my brother.
Derek Gore. I might have pulled Derek Gore off the bench to run that play. But I definitely D Will probably would have been my first choice. It was the play. The play was perfect.
Kyle. They was in shotgun, my brother. They was in shotgun.
Fact.
I promise you, if you ran I formation with that, he would have got the first down, brother. If you had Michael Burton leading the way, he would have got that first down.
If D Will would have stretched the ball out, he would have scored a touchdown.
I don't
Running
understand
shotgun-
why you're so confident in our short yardage run game, like going off this year. We have not been good on short yardage.
All you gotta do is not run shotgun, bro. You need
I'm
1
with you on
yard.
that.
What the
Chuck.
hell you running shotgun for on 2nd-and-1 and 3rd-and-1, bro? That's all I'm saying,
Chuck,
bro. If
that's what
a
you saying, I'm
disadvantage,
with
bro. You giving the
I'm with
defensive
you on
line
that.
an advantage when you do that stuff, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Chuck, I agree with you on the shotgun, but I'm saying right there, what makes y'all so comfortable giving the ball to our running backs at the 1 yard line when all year they have not been good in these same exact situations?
RJ.
Hey,
All right, man. All right,
Marcus Allen.
I'm done talking on the subject, bro. I'm done.
Marcus Allen.
We can move on.
But Chuck,
We can
you know
move on
what?
from that
You know
subject.
what?
I'm done.
You know what?
I'm done.
The devil's advocate to
People
your
are
point.
killing me. People are
He gonna
swimming with
overtime.
this, bro.
Hey, you know what? The devil advocate to your point. The Chargers did that, and dude fumbled on the goal line.
And dog, listen. Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Derek Williams are better than Joshua Kelly. Even Derek Gore is better than Joshua Kelly. So I ain't trying to hear that. Okay, I'm not trying to hear it. But anyway,
Not in the
but
short
anyway,
yardage. They not.
CJ Spill.
Garrett got his jokes. But anyway, man. But
Okay,
anyway, to the
so
fourth. Anyway, back to Mahomes. Back to Mahomes after that little blunder we had.
like I said, bro, I don't know. Go back and watch the game and check that footage of Mahomes' face the entire fourth quarter. That man was not gonna lose that game. It just he was gonna will us to that win. Uh, it ain't really nothing to say. Like Therese said, to quote the great Therese, over my dead body game. Clearly, last night. Clearly, I don't care who was gonna step on the 85 Bears could have walked in and substituted. He was gonna win that game last night by hell or high
But see,
water.
that's another thing that I say is on the coaching on the Chargers. Because in the fourth quarter, when Mahomes got that big run, why was they in man coverage? Then why'd they
Why?
blitz Mahomes too?
Yep.
That,
Why was they blitzing? Why was they blitzing? Like, dog, we
Why?
seen throughout the course.
That's
We
bad
seen throughout the course
coaching.
of throughout the
no,
course of Patrick Mahomes' career, he's elite against the blitz, dog. I mean, you think teams would know that
yeah,
by now?
you can't blitz him.
Yeah.
I think because he was starting to eat up that short yardage stuff. He finally starting to eat on that short yardage stuff. And Travis and Tyreek were getting yacked last night. So I think they was cheating up a little bit. I think he was bringing them back down. The Jonathan Taylor.
Of
I
course,
ain't got nothing to say about it.
of course. I
Um,
mean, we'll be
but
elite. We'll be
I,
lethal.
I did like that though. I did like that 32-yard run, Pat. If it's there and it's green grass, baby, take it. Take
And
it. Just keep the
that was
chains
smart.
moving.
That was smart, Patrick Mahomes, because he seen Bosa screaming out that edge, and that just opened the door right there. All you gotta do is just slide in there, and the hole's right there. There was no
Yep.
defender in sight. So
It seemed
that was
like
elite.
Pat was. I think me and you was talking about this. It seemed like he's way more comfortable. Like when he get outside that pocket. When he start getting outside that pocket, that's when he is Pat Mahomes. They got to quit making him try to be Tom Brady, man. He's
He,
not that, man.
it's
The,
like we talked about in that space, and Kyle and RJ were there. He's comfortable in chaos.
Yeah.
He love it. He love it. He thrive in that. So it might look crazy, but that's where he's most comfortable. In hell,
while,
in
while,
chaos, all the way around him.
while that is all true, you're gonna need some of that Tom Brady element in the playoffs, because
Yeah, of
I mean,
course. Of
because
course.
look,
You can't run it. You can't do that the entire game. You
you
get
can't
killed back
depend. You can't depend on that all the time. You know what I mean? Can you move the pocket some? Yeah, you could do all that stuff, but teams are gonna dare him to throw in the pocket. You know what I mean? Patrick's going to continue to be patient when that time comes. You know what I mean? And then that's when things will eventually open up once teams start to realize, oh shoot, he's deadly from the pocket too. So like, what do we do? What do we do? And then Patrick Mahomes can rely on chaos per se, or moving out the pocket and making plays like that. You know what I mean?
there. Okay, so that game was only game. It was standalone game. Everybody watched it. Probably over 20 million people. All the players were tweeting about it, which is something that we need to discuss. What do you think the NFL saw last night? Was it they woke? We 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 didn't kill them when we had the chance, and now they back. Or do you
Oh
think it
yeah.
was like you think it was something less than that? Because I think people looked last night and said, "Damn, we had him and we let him off the hook."
Oh yeah, man. The NFL, it's basically, to me, the NFL messed up. The NFL messed up now. You know what I mean? Now that we have now that we are in control of our destiny in this division, and we technically are first in the AFC again, I think as long as we keep winning, we got it on lock, man. Because when you look at entire AFC standings. You know New England's gonna lose that game in Miami. They pretty much do it every year. Like they struggle against Miami, bro. Like Miami, they always get a game against them. It seems like every year. And then a lot of people they think the Colts could beat them. And it wouldn't shock me if the Colts did beat the Patriots. I still think the Patriots gonna somehow pull it out. But if the Patriots, they're gonna eventually drop one, and then we just take it from there. And then like the Tennessee Titans, they still lacking depth right now. They bound to drop a game or two. So all the Chiefs gotta do is just keep controlling their destiny, keep winning games. And when you look at the rest of the schedule, the Chiefs are very capable of winning out.
You see Kevin comment? I hope so. I hope that's who it is. It gotta be him.
Listen, he's
It
gonna
gotta
be there
be him.
again. He gonna be there again. I think the Bucks gonna go back, dog. So we know what it is.
Chiefs Kingdom, I'm not worried about our run defense. I think that was just Chris Jones and Willie Gay not being there. I'm really not worried about our run defense. We
Bro,
had like two
clearly,
bad run defense games this year. I'm not worried about
Right.
that. That's just me.
Right. We
That
didn't have
was-
Chris Jones. We didn't have Willie Gay. We didn't have
that was
Legarius
Chris
Sneed.
Jones
Yeah.
in the middle, and that was Willie Gay's energy. Willie Gay has the best energy on this team. Like
He's the
Chris
most athletic.
Jones off the field has great energy. Willie Gay has it on the field. Like he brings so much energy, so much passion to what he's doing, bro. It's like, come on, it's underrated, but we needed that last night. And they brought it when they needed to. They brought it, but he brings it the entire game, bro. I love that about him. Look at Boogie getting all the comments.
Green Bay.
Yeah, what
Boogie got his-
Green Bay? Oh, he think Green Bay gonna be there. Man, you know
Man.
everybody's gonna follow. Come on, baby.
Yeah, man.
That's a fact, Bo.
Another thing, the 2-point conversion.
Oh,
This how I know Pat was feeling himself. Pat passed up a wide open McCall.
Two
McCall
of them. He had 2 layups, dog. McCole and Clyde, dog.
No,
this how it was on that play.
It was 3 options on that play. McCall, Tyreek came
Wide
open, in my opinion, and Pat chose the hardest option out of the whole 3 and threw that pass to Clyde.
And it was-
now
But Clyde was open out the gate too, though. In the flag.
He was.
he
Yeah.
was.
Hey, but that pass was almost picked also. Like that was crazy, man. That was crazy.
I mean,
That's
really
when I
that
knew
close,
he
though?
was really feeling this. He was feeling himself last night,
He
bro.
looked close to me, Chuck.
I probably didn't rewatch the play. It didn't look all that
That
close to
window
me. Picked me.
that window couldn't have been that big, bro. It was a tight window.
Yeah, I have to really rewatch that one because when I saw it live, it didn't really look all that close to me. It picked to me, but he damn sure took a long ass time to make a decision. I said, bruh, there's 2 layups right in front of you. Like, come on, man. What are we doing?
Man, that was
You don't
Pat,
trust
bro. Pat
McCall
was
like
feeling
that,
himself.
man.
Well, yeah, probably because the ball slipped out of his hands late in the 3rd quarter. That's why he didn't go over there this time because he was afraid the ball's gonna slip out of his hands again.
Hey, look, and RJ was at the game, man. Shout out to RJ for representing Chiefs Kingdom in that Carhartt hat. It take a real man to wear a Carhartt hat.
You so
but-
man. Oh man. What? Okay. What? Hold on.
So many,
He missed
it was-
McCall on that deep
Hit.
touchdown. He missed McCall wide open in the end zone, and he missed on that 2-point conversion. He missed McCall a lot yesterday, low key.
He did.
But listen, I want to go back to that. I want to go to that Hitchens comment real quick. Hitchens.
This one right here?
Yeah, because I made a prediction about Hitchens. All right. I said this was gonna be his biggest game of the season because when Willie Gay got ruled out, I was like, look, this is when the veterans step up because they've had this game circled down too. And Hitchens got to a hell of a start, bro. I thought for the circumstances that the Chiefs faced, he played a decent game to me, dog. I thought Hitchens did enough to me last night on his part.
Enough to remain on the team?
Nah, I ain't gonna go that
Whoa,
far.
whoa.
I was about to say.
Oh,
I ain't gonna go that far.
Wait a
No,
minute.
but
Whoa,
you got to give him his props.
whoa,
You got to give
whoa,
him props.
country. He got a pick. I'll take that. Yeah.
He made like two key tackles that game too.
You know what? A lot of fans don't like Hitchens, and I'm not defending Hitchens or his contract. I do think that he was a good mentor to Game and Bolton. I do think his knowledge of the game, he was a good role model for them for future years. And clearly, Bolton, I don't know who in Bolton here, but Bolton showed out last night, bro. That might have been his coming out game. He definitely is the future linebacker. That you're not gonna be able to take that from him no more. He might have won the job last night.
It's his, bro.
I can't roll with it from here on
out. You gotta roll with it from here on out. It's his.
Shut up, RJ. He's stupid.
Man, Caleb, we not advocating for that, Caleb.
Thank you, Caleb.
We not advocating for that.
That's not what we said, bro. That's not what I said.
Don't let country make us keep Hitchens now. We ain't letting this shit happen.
Boogie, hold on. We just giving Hitchens props for what he did last night. That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
No,
for sure.
That's really it.
I'm giving him his props for his mentor role because I think he did great. I think he did great on it. But that was probably the best Hitchens done looked in weeks.
Yeah,
since that block.
I give that weeks.
The best play was that block on Juan's interception. That was the best. That's the play of the season right now.
the Dudley brothers.
Man, get the table.
Not the Dudley brothers.
I haven't really looked at the draft. It's definitely wide receiver, linebacker, edge.
Wide receiver is the first pick.
Running back
is the first pick, bro.
Wide receiver, clearly?
Yes, for sure,
Yes.
For
this
sure.
class is too deep.
Clear.
This wide receiver class is too deep, bro. You got to. And I seen somebody said Drake London. I would love to have Drake London in Kansas City Chiefs uniform out of USC. That boy makes all kinds of spectacular catches.
Drake London?
Yeah, Drake London for USC. Check him out.
Yeah, I hate that name. That's a terrible name.
Just because it's Drake, just because the first name is Drake, that's why.
Drake in the city, like that's a terrible name.
I don't give a damn about the name. I give a damn about the talent. But anyway,
we need somebody else named Williams on the team, bro. Anybody named Williams?
Not first round running back, but we do need another running back. Not first round.
He's 6'4", 6'6" with speed. Is that too big?
I don't think so. Garrett, you don't think he fit our offense? I want to talk to you about that, Garrett. I'm gonna talk to you about that off air, bro.
I think Powell is still in play, bro. Powell came in a little out of shape and didn't really know the playbook, so he got to get that down. Nick Bolton is.
Yeah, Powell just got to develop. Powell just got to continue to develop, man. But we'll see, man. I have to look at all the receivers, but we definitely need a receiver for our first pick next year.
Okay, let's not get sidetracked.
If we don't get a free agent. Yeah.
Let's talk about Boogie said something. He said it tonight. He said it on Twitter. You don't think Travis is the GOAT tight end? Now elaborate, please.
No, I don't think he is yet. I think he getting there though.
Okay, so what are you missing right now?
On this pace, he will be.
What are you missing right now?
He just on pace, but just me personally, I'm still gonna say Gronk is better. Probably Tony G too for now. But he keep playing like this, he's gonna surpass all of them. 6 consecutive years. That shit is crazy. Like 6. I got Gronk and Tony G.
I mean, that ain't a bad conversation.
It's not like it's like this. Shit.
I'm just gonna say this, man. Travis Kelce, he's an all-time great. He's gonna be up there in discussion at the end of the year. But like, there has been times where you see Kelce, he would let defenders get to his chest a little too easy at times. Now lately, it looked like he's cleaned that up some. You know what I mean? He went on this terror last night. You know, but I will say this, man. I'm just here to appreciate the great time they play at this point. You know, people will want to argue with me about Travis Kelce and George Kittle or Travis Kelce and Gronk. You know, if people want to say Gronk, cool. But George Kittle, he's great in his own right. If you want to say he blocks a little better, okay. If you want to say Kittle is a monster too in his own right as a receiver, yeah. But George Kittle hasn't played a full season since 2018. Give me the guy that's going to be on the field every week. And Travis Kelce has been healthy. He's been on the field every week. The only time he's missed a game is because we already clinched home field or we already clinched the playoff spot. So all this George
Chuck,
Kittle stuff,
that's dead, bro.
I know, because all this George Kittle stuff, that's cool and all, but what's the point if you're not gonna be on the field every week?
And Chuck, I seen you in that spaces with Mark Andrews earlier too.
Yeah, I was listening for a little bit. It was Ravens fans, they was going off about last night, you know what I mean? And Mark Andrews is a great talent too, but he not on Kelce level. He's good, but it's a difference. It's a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, it's levels. It's levels.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look, Kyle, if he ain't available at 32, we ain't getting him. Plain and simple. We're not trading.
I just thought about something.
What's up?
Kyle,
that's Travis Kelce finishing the game and all that. I'm sorry, what you say?
No, I was responding to Kyle's comment out. Kyle, that's fine, bro. We just need a receiver in the first round. That's all, bro. I'm not simply focused on that one name, bro. But go ahead, Book.
We fell in love with how Kelce ended the game and how crazy the game was. We didn't forgot Tyreek had catch of the year.
I mean, I ain't gonna say catch of the year, but it's up there. It was a hell of a catch. It was a hell of a catch.
Yes. Orlando Brown got to stop tripping with them false starts.
He got away with one last night. They didn't call it.
Yeah, he did. He got away. Yeah.
And Frank was trying to time that snap. He gonna get it, but Frank was getting some good steps too, though.
Orlando Brown had a hell of a game, though.
He did.
So
how much money? How much money is Orlando Brown up to? He up to 20 yet?
Nah, but he's playing good. You know what I mean?
He might be at 18, bro.
You said 18?
He might be 18 right now.
I give him 17.
Did y'all see him dancing with Tyreek though?
I think I missed that.
That shit was fun.
But speaking of Bengals, man, I want to talk about Lucas Niang too, man. Besides Joey Bosa making a play earlier in the game, Niang held his own, dog. Like, I was talking to my cousin during the game last night. He was like, man, Lucas Niang, man, I don't think he is. You know, like, Andrew Wiley's any better? He was like, nah, but, you know, I was like, bro, Niang just got back, bro. Like, let him get his reps back again. You know what I mean? Let him get his feet wet again. And for what Niang did last night, I think Niang's going to be a decent right tackle for us for years to come, dog. He's still young, you know?
Yeah, he's still young. Yeah. And on that 2-point conversion, he did murder somebody.
Yes.
Go back and look at that play.
That is facts, dog. Like, I'm not tripping on Niang, man. I don't know why people are tripping on Niang, bro. Niang's going to be fine, man.
I think Andy Reid liked his performance because that was one of the first people he brung up. Dude, like you said, he coming off an injury. He's not going against me or you. He's going against Joey Bosa coming off an injury. And we wasn't really just, like you said, he had the strip. But that was, to me, in my opinion, more on Mahomes than it was Niang. Shit, I thought Niang did a hell of a job.
Hey, RJ, who had more help? Who had more help, Niang or Wiley? Let's be honest.
Right. and listen, and that's just Joey Bosa, man. That's Joey Bosa. He does that. I expected Joey Bosa to make a play in that game last night.
Hey, Joey Bosa is good. Is he in good shape though? Because he looked tired at the end of the game. Like they were sucking air. he always got to take them breaks and stuff. Like, he be looking tired sometimes.
But let's be honest, both teams were looking gas last night at the end. Let's be honest, both teams were definitely sucking wind on defense, bro. I was looking at that closely, dog.
He was gassed in the first one. Towards the end, they was just running them crazy.
Yeah. I will say his brother Nick Bosa's in better shape. I will say that. It do look like his brother Nick Bosa would be in better shape if you compare the two of them. They both really big productive players though. But I'll probably take Nick Bosa over Joey.
That's a good point right there, Clint. I ain't heard nothing from Nick Bosa since the Super Bowl.
Bosa's actually had a decent year.
Yeah, whatever. What's another play? That Tyreek play though. That Tyreek catch was amazing, bro. I don't know if it's the catch of the year. It's definitely a candidate though. So let's talk about Travis. We really ain't really talked about Travis.
We just talked about Travis. What are you talking about? what else are you trying to talk about?
One of his best games ever.
Not Travis. Tyreek. He just kind of floated. Tyreek's so good, bro, that, oh my God, that one play, he had 24 in the spin cycle.
Oh, man, that route was crazy.
Dude didn't know.
Shit.
Yeah, he did that on his own, man. He did that on his own. It was like one of those little slug routes, I want to say. He just stopped and put 24 in the spin cycle, like you said, and broke open. That was pretty nasty, man. That was just all on Tyreek, man. He did that on his own, bro.
It gave me shades of remember the Baltimore game, the 3rd and 48 or where it was 39, and it gave me shades of that game last night. What?
This dude said 3rd 48. You had the Raiders game stuck on his mind.
Hey, you know another little nice play Tyreek had?
What's that?
Tyreek had that one play. It was about to be like a 10-yard loss, and he ended up making it like a 2-yard gain. But
yes,
that's
play.
Just crazy how crazy he got all the way back over there.
And Pat set that pick.
He went for the charge.
No, shout out to that defensive player that didn't lay Pat ass out, because he really could have laid Pat ass out.
Man.
Yep, that was 42. That was 42 to make the interception. No two and them pass deflections early on.
Yeah.
So he was 42 was involved quite a bit for the Chargers. He had a good game. I gotta salute that man.
Yeah.
Davis, right?
What a game. Okay, so where do you rank this all time in the Chiefs Chargers series? Where do you put this game?
I asked Brian B. Shine last night, you know what I mean? He tweeted like this is an all-time classic, Chiefs divisional game. And I said, and I jokingly said, so do you still have Montana and Denver on Monday night over this? And he was like, there's 9 other games, Chuck. I was like, bro, I'm just asking. And he had mentioned like some other games. He mentioned like the Oilers game from the past. He had mentioned a Chargers game from the past, like in '97, I believe. But as far as my lifetime, I think it's somewhere in the top 10.
I'm not saying
as far as divisional games.
Not all Chiefs games. I'm saying strictly in.
No. Okay. I'm talking divisional games. I'm talking divisional games.
Hey, that Montana versus Elway is up there, bro. That was a classic. That Mexico City don't get enough love. This might be better than that Mexico City game, though. Even though that Mexico City game was lit.
Y'all talking divisional just with the Chargers or like everybody in the AFC West?
I was talking.
We'll probably just go with the Chargers. For now.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah. Are the Chargers our clear rivals? What do you define rival? Because
right now the Chargers are our biggest challengers, bro. At this point, because I posed this question, right before we started recording. I was like, okay, so is Mahomes Herbert like basically the top quarterback showdown divisional duel for years to come throughout the entire league.
I would rather see Mahomes Herbert than Mahomes Lamar. I think Josh Allen might be in that conversation a little bit, but he's too inconsistent, man. That's probably the best quarterback battle right now, Herbert and Mahomes. It got to be.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a war for years to come because the Chargers they basically knocking on the door, man. They because
Uh,
I said nah, they really are knocking on the door, country. Because right before the season started, I said, look, I think the Chargers they might be a year away from maybe getting us next year. I'm not saying they are, but the way they roster is built, they coaching staff, you know what I mean? The way they approaching things now, they heading in the right direction again. Seems like they just got to close. They got to close games still. That's the only thing they got to do.
but when it comes down to it, who do you want to beat the most? It's gonna be the Raiders.
The Raiders are just not a better team than the Chargers right now, bro. They just
I
not.
know. No, I'm
Yeah,
not
I
saying
think
that.
it's
I'm
the
saying
Chargers.
who do you want to beat the most?
Does it matter if we want to win the division every year?
I say the
I'm
Chargers
asking
is
you
our
an easy
rivals
question.
because with all the good rivalries, it's always the quarterbacks, right? Raiders
Yeah.
don't have a quarterback. We don't respect Carr like that. We don't. We don't
No.
respect Teddy Bridgewater like that. I would have said Denver when they had Peyton Manning. I thought that was like our biggest rivals. When they had Phillip Rivers, they was rivals. But really, we just been beating up on all of them. Chargers the only ones fighting back.
Yeah, dog. Because
Right. They done beat us twice in the last 13?
but we talking about lately though. But of course, dog. At the end of the day, of course, we look at the Raiders as our main rival. You know what I mean? Just the historical nature and trash talk and all that. And then of course you got Denver. Denver got the Super Bowls and all that, and they was beating us up for a minute. But at the end of the day, right now, the Chargers they just better than both of those franchises currently. They the ones knocking on the door more than all the other teams in our division.
I think, yeah. I think we hate the Raiders. I think we
Yeah,
have respect for the Broncos. I think we got a big brother type of relationship with the Chargers.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. The Chargers creeping up because they building a team. If Denver can get their quarterback situation together, then they might be fighting for them top spots with us.
I
But
tell y'all what, Justin Herbert is real deal though. We gonna get off that, Chuck.
He's
he's
good,
better than
man.
Lamar, Chuck.
Yeah,
He's good.
He's
He's
better than
good.
Lamar.
he's better
He's
than
good,
Lamar,
but
Chuck.
he still got to play in the postseason, bro.
He's
I'm not
he's
giving
better
him
than. Would you take him over Josh Allen?
Who?
who you said who?
Herbert.
What take
Would
Herbert
you
over
take?
Josh Allen? Absolutely. Hell yeah. Without a
Okay.
doubt.
Okay.
You know how I feel. You know how I feel about Josh Allen. Josh Allen is one of the biggest frauds in the league.
I'm taking both of them over Lamar.
That's when you're nuts. I guarantee you, Josh Allen in Baltimore, that Baltimore team would be under 500 right now with Josh Allen.
Chuck, you want to know how
I
it's
promise
so
you.
crazy? You told me
Promise
Herbert. You tell me Herbert. You can't put him in there because of the playoffs. But then Lamar, what has Lamar really did in the playoffs?
Lamar finally got a win in the playoffs, bro. Lamar still
What you just say?
ain't Lamar still like 23 years old?
You just
And
said
he's
they
still
finally
young.
got one.
Huh?
He finally got one.
Lamar's still young. He's the youngest MVP to ever play in the NFL. What are you talking about?
So who then got further in their careers, Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson?
It's still Lamar Jackson. Has Josh Allen won an MVP?
He went to the AFC Championship, Chuck.
I mean, that's cool and all.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Kyler better than Lamar. All them better than Lamar,
and you seem to forget. Josh Allen didn't have to play in front of fans last year. That helped quite a bit. That helped quite a bit. What you mean? What you mean? Here it go. What you mean? Here it go. Josh Allen barely played in front of fans last year. That helped tremendously. You see what's happened this year. Buffalo, they free falling right now. Kind of like how Baltimore is.
Where you put Burrow at?
Hell, I'll take Joe Burrow over Josh Allen. Easy.
Really?
Yes. Because it's Cincinnati. The Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals ain't advanced in the playoffs since 1991.
Chuck, what the hell is wrong with you, man?
No, what the hell is wrong with you?
You taking Joe Burrow over Josh Allen?
I guarantee you Buffalo have a better record with Joe Burrow at quarterback than Josh Allen.
You say that and you just said you can't put
Joe Burrow is a better thrower of the football, dog.
But you saying Lamar Jackson.
Yes, Lamar Jackson has put Baltimore on his back all season long. Do you know how many injuries Baltimore has had all year?
Chuck, can you answer this question,
If it went for
please?
Lamar Jackson, Baltimore would be under 500, not in playoff contention, bro. They'd be dead last in the AFC North, and you know it, bro.
Chuck, can you answer
Lamar
this
is literally the damn offense. He's playing with an inept offensive coordinator. They run the same unimaginable bullshit plays every year.
Can I rebuttal?
And he still be having them in the playoff contention, bro.
Can I rebuttal and ask you one question, please?
Go ahead.
Does Josh Allen got to do just as much for Buffalo as Lamar is?
Bullshit.
He don't have no running game, and he's damn near their leading rusher, and he has to pass with one of the worst run offenses in the league 2 years straight.
Bro, they don't even try to run the ball. Baltimore at least runs the ball. Baltimore runs the ball. They don't even try to run the ball.
Okay. Agree to
Devontae Freeman's had a way better season than Devin Singletary and Zach Moss. He had way more opportunities than
Can
him.
you answer this? Who
listening.
do Lamar Jackson throw better than that we didn't name today? Name one quarterback.
Who does he throw better than?
Yes.
We talk about him right now.
Who?
Bro, he better than Josh Allen, bro.
Lamar Jackson throw better than Josh Allen?
Yes, he does. Yes. You get Lamar Jackson, Stephon Diggs, I swear to you, I promise you, Buffalo will still be on top of the AFC East if you give Lamar Jackson, Stephon Diggs, and Gabriel Davis, and Dawson Knox, and all of them. I promise you.
We brought Chuck back too early, man.
Cole Beasley, Emmanuel Sanders, come on, dog. Are you serious?
Lamar Jackson throw better than Josh Allen.
You get Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen's weapons right now, Buffalo will still be on top of the AFC East. Buffalo will still be on top of the AFC East, bro. What did Buffalo have, like a 3-game cushion in the AFC East?
RJ,
New England started out trash, bro.
I'm worried
you couldn't hold a 3-game lead. You couldn't hold a 3-game lead, bro.
Dog,
come on, man.
Chuck,
Stop
you
it.
really
Stop
saying
it.
Lamar? I've never heard nobody.
Yes,
say that,
I'm still taking Lamar Jackson over Josh Allen, bro. Get out of my face with that.
Who passed better? That's what you said.
A better throw the football. I'm taking Lamar Jackson still. I am. I am.
That's crazy.
Chuck,
wow.
Chuck, you still on that medication, bro? Cause
Chuck tripping, dog.
No, y'all tripping.
Okay.
Show somebody that's gonna say what you saying. Get somebody else to agree with what you saying, man.
So it don't give me no damn stats either.
No, look, we don't gotta go off stats. Let's go off the eye test. You telling me Lamar Jackson? Who else do Lamar throw better than? I'm just curious.
There's plenty of quarterbacks. What are you talking about? What do I say? Tua Tagovailoa, Jimmy Garoppolo? You want me to go down the entire league?
Why
you want
you
to go down half the league?
Like that? You naming people
You said
like
who
that,
else,
Josh
bro?
Allen?
You said who else? Like who else you want me to talk about?
Jimmy, you went from Josh Allen to Jimmy G?
You said who else, bro? Like I don't know who else you want me to talk about.
Quarterbacks, man.
Who else you want me to talk about? You didn't say good quarterback. You said whatever quarterback. Like which quarterback you talking about, bro?
Josh Allen is a good quarterback, ain't he?
Okay, give me another quarterback.
Joe Burrow.
I like Joe Burrow.
Oh my God.
I like Joe Burrow. I would still take Lamar though. That's just me.
Over Burrow?
Barely, just now.
We talking about passing, right?
Oh, just an overall passer?
Yes.
I got Joe Burrow as far as passing the ball.
But you still got Lamar over him, though, right? I mean, you still got Lamar over Josh Allen, though, right?
Yes.
Oh my God. Dog,
yes.
Wow.
Josh Allen is overrated, dog. He's one of the most overrated players in the league, bro.
That's crazy, dog.
Dog, even when the Bills was beating on the bum teams, they didn't look good. Josh Allen didn't even look good against them bum teams they was beating on. Are you serious?
What is wrong? What?
Bro, did you not watch the Saints game on Thanksgiving? He looked like trash until the Saints offense was just a bunch of garbage, bro. The Saints offense literally had nothing.
Do Lamar throw
They
better
literally
than
had
Dak?
nothing on offense, bro. And Josh Allen was struggling against them until the second half when he finally got it going.
Chuck, so do he throw better than Dak?
Ooh, Josh Allen?
Lamar Jackson.
Nah, Dak's a better thrower right now.
Wow.
Hi.
What you mean, wow?
Chuck, man, I love you, man. You my God, man.
I'm telling you, when Josh Allen disappoints y'all again down this stretch, bro, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I really don't want to hear it.
I gotta talk to my Baltimore homie Mitch, man. I gotta ask you. I don't even think he'll say Lamar Jackson throw better. That's crazy. He throw better than Kyler. One more. I'm sorry.
You said Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
I mean, they about neck and neck, but I'm telling you right now, bro. Listen.
Oh my God.
Give Lamar Jackson DeAndre Hopkins. Give Lamar Jackson
God.
DeAndre Hopkins and AJ Green, bro.
Chuck,
Give him Zach Ertz. Give him Rondale Moore. Give him Christian Kirk. Dude, Kyler has all the weapons in his arsenal. That doesn't mean Kyler's not good. Kyler is great. But, dog, the weapon comparison, it's not a comparison. As far as, like, weapons, Arizona, Baltimore. Come on, dog. Arizona got way more weapons than Baltimore, bro. Like, come on, dog. Come on, man. I think if you put Lamar in Arizona would have the same record right now.
No, they wouldn't.
I promise you.
Oh, man.
You put Lamar in that offense, Arizona would have the same record right now, bro. That's tailor fit for Lamar Jackson's skill set as well. You're crazy, bro.
Yes, he said that. Yes, he said that. Yes, he said that, y'all. I know. Yes.
Yeah, you damn. Hey, I'm
yes.
sticking with my guns, bro. You damn right I said it. Kyler's better this season. He's better right now, but don't act like Lamar wouldn't have that same record with Arizona, bro.
I'm not talking. I know.
Don't act like that. Let's not act like that.
No, Lamar is the best running quarterback I've ever seen in my life. You saying he throws the ball like throwing better than Josh Allen, Kyler?
Yes, and he's just as good as Kyler. He's just as good as Kyler, bro. He is. He is, bro. Like I said, Lamar Jackson became the youngest MVP in NFL history, bro. I don't care what y'all say, dog. It wasn't just Lamar Jackson running the ball.
It was mostly.
Nah, it wasn't mostly. You better go back and look at those numbers. He was throwing the ball too, brother. Yes, he was throwing the ball too, brother. You better go back and watch them games.
Chuck,
you better go back and watch them games, brother.
Chuck, that was like 28th in passing yards, dude.
Bruh, you're not okay. So look, you just gonna look at passing yards, bro.
What are we talking about, Chuck?
Bro, you're not gonna look at completion percentage. You're not gonna look at TD to interception ratio. You're not gonna look at Lamar running the ball at times too, bro. You gotta look at the whole spectrum, bro. Lamar was literally the offense.
Chuck,
he's
has
literally
Lamar
the
ever
offense,
threw for
bro.
more yards than Josh Allen in his career? Has he ever did that?
Has Lamar had the weapons Josh Allen has had in his career?
Oh, man.
What weapons has Lamar Jackson have? Answer that. What's his best weapon? What's the best weapon he's had in Baltimore?
He don't got a number one and number.
No. Answer the question. What's the best weapon Lamar Jackson has ever had playing with the Baltimore Ravens?
Not good?
That's Mark Andrews. That's the best weapon. When you compare to Stephon Diggs, you can compare to DeAndre Hopkins. When you compare to Jamar Chase in Cincinnati. What are we doing? What are we doing, brother?
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you,
What are we doing? What are we doing?
That's crazy.
All I'm saying, give Lamar Jackson one of those wide receivers. You'll see his numbers really blow up.
He got a 1,000-yard receiver on pace this year, don't he?
You talking about 5'6" Marquise Brown? Do you really want to go there? Do you really want to go there, brother? Do you really want to go there? Do you really want to go there?
This dude said Cole Beasley earlier, but
he's a slot receiver. He's not a wide receiver one. Lamar Jackson's wide receiver one is a 5'6" midget. What are you doing?
What's the Chiefs' number one receiver?
What are you doing?
Who the Chiefs' number one receiver? How tall is Tyreek?
He ain't no damn midget. He way taller than Marquise Brown. He way bigger than Marquise Brown.
Tyreek?
Yes.
He 5'10", man.
Is that still bigger than Marquise Brown?
Oh man.
What are you
Come
doing?
on. Wow, man.
Tyreek Hill is literally Steve Smith. What are you doing?
Chuck Wild. Oh man.
You wanted to bring this damn conversation up. You've been saving this conversation up for a week, bro.
Man. Man, I'm really damn near lost for words, man. I can't
you
believe
still be
Chuck
lost for
today,
words because what the hell are you talking about?
I can't believe Chuck today, man.
I can't believe you. You want to bring up this silly ass conversation? Get out of my face, bro. Get out of my face with this conversation, bro. Wrap this shit up. Wrap this shit up, man.
Y'all said spaces. Y'all go make
wrap this shit up.
Are y'all making that spaces with that title? Whoever said that, let me know.
Hey, listen, we can do spaces. I don't care, bro. I'm just tired of this bullshit y'all have with Lamar Jackson, bro. He had one bad 4 interception game, and now he ain't shit. He can't throw the ball again, bro. Lamar? I'm talking about the 4 interception game. He had a really, really horrible 4 interception game. Now he can't throw the ball again, bro. Like let's stop it, bro. Y'all act like this dude ain't 95% of the Ravens offense, bro.
So what is Josh Allen, man?
He ain't no 95% of the Buffalo offense. He's behind it, but Josh Allen got way better weapons, bro. He got way better weapons. It's not even close.
That's crazy.
Not even.
That's crazy, boy.
You're crazy. I'm done with this conversation, bro. Talking about something else, man. I want to talk about Donald Parham, man, because shout out to Donald Parham Jr., man. Great news out of the hospital. He's stable, in good condition. He posted on social media. He said everything's going to be all right, man. We don't know when he's going to be able to get back on the field, but the main thing is he's up, stable, and he's talking. That's the main thing.
That was scary.
That was a scary image. And I didn't like the fact that camera was that damn close to Donald Parham Jr. That camera was super close to him.
And they kept staying on him the whole thing, too. I was thinking the same thing. We didn't need to keep seeing that, man.
Sure didn't, bro.
But prayers up. I'm happy he cool, man. That was scary. Shit, everybody was worried about that, man. For sure.
I didn't actually see it. I was driving over to my bro house to watch the game, and I just heard Mitch talking about it on the radio. He's like, did he knock himself out? They were even like, so I was just confused. They thought he got kicked in the head or something. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that, man. That was terrible.
Because that was on
Go ahead.
That was on fourth down when the replay was really successful, but he dropped the ball. Then his head hit the turf really hard, man, and he just stayed there like a robot, bro. Just stayed there, bro. And I was just like, yo, this is some scary shit. I'm like, why is the camera that close to him like this, dog?
But he was asleep before he hit it. Like before he even got it all the way, right? He was asleep, wasn't he?
Well, if he was asleep before then I don't know. I thought just him just hitting his head on the turf like that is what did it. But
I think Joe Buck said something about it was a little bit colder in California, so the grass.
Man, Joe Buck, dog, that was some dumb stuff to say, bro.
Okay,
he was wilding all yesterday, man. He was wild.
Okay. Tell me exactly what happened because I haven't seen the play.
Okay, it was on 4th and 2. And Herbert had Parham wide open in the back of the end zone. Parham dropped the ball. Boogie said he was already asleep beforehand. I couldn't tell, but his head hit the turf pretty hard. And after that, Parham just stood still like he was doing a rollout or something. He was just still, just like wasn't moving at all. Like his arms stayed in place, bro. Arms and legs stayed in place and anything. Eyes closed, all of that, bro. Was not moving at all, man.
This shit was scary, bro. For real.
I seen him on the stretcher. He was still like shaking a little bit. I was like, that don't look good at all.
Bro, like he didn't have his thumbs up or nothing, bro. It just looked like he was having a seizure, dog.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Get well soon, man. You don't want to see stuff like that, bro.
Hell no. Get back to your family, man. We don't want that.
Yeah. He needs some time off. So,
but
all
man,
right.
Just to wrap things up real quick, man. We had more league-wide news regarding this week, man. Some games got moved to Monday night, and then some games got moved to Tuesday night due to COVID protocols, man. So I believe it was the Seahawks and Rams and Washington football team and the Eagles got moved to Tuesday night. And then Raiders and Browns is Monday. And then I forgot what the other game was on Monday. If one of y'all in the chat can help me out. But
it's a double header on Monday now.
Yeah, on Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
So what is your guys' reaction to the NFL with those moves?
They got hit hard. The NFL said they weren't gonna move back games. They really did get hit hard. You lose like 11 starters, head coaches, and all that stuff, but I don't know. I don't really have no feeling about it. I know Boogie is a conspiracy guy, so.
No, I'm not no conspiracy guy, but
I always put that on Boogie. I'm sorry.
I don't know why he always do that, man. Every time it's serious too, he throw it out there. But I will say, I thought it was kind of fucked up for the Raiders. Excuse me, little mama, my bad. I thought it was messed up for the Raiders though, because it's not their fault. Earlier they said that if you had, from what I had read, I thought they said if they wasn't following protocol that they was gonna have to forfeit, right?
Yeah, that's what it was originally. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad that games aren't forfeited. My thing is this. Some of the games that got moved to Tuesday, that's what I don't like, because now you got those teams that are playing on Tuesday, they getting shorter practice time and shorter rest. You got to turn around and play next Sunday. So it's kind of a disadvantage for those teams, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So how come you couldn't just do like a Sunday slate and the Monday slate, and you just got to live with some fans having to be at work during those games, dog?
Because the Eagles got to play 3 games in 13 days?
Yeah, Lee. So that's what Darius Slay was talking about. That's what Darius Slay was talking about on Twitter today. He was like, "Man, this is crazy. We gotta play 3 games in 12 days.
Yeah,
we got to double up on our massages." And that's just goes to show the NFL is full of shit when it comes to player safety, dog. Like, player safety, man, they ain't about that. It's at the end of the day, it's all about that money, man. It's all about that dollar.
It's a business, bro. It's always gonna be a business first. First, second, and third. It's gonna be a business.
The NFLPA is a joke, man. They need to lock out, quit acting scary, and lock out, man. For real, they getting.
Don't go too far.
Now, bro, the players they just took whatever the NFL offered them, dog. Yeah. Like as soon as you saw, for example, they saw, oh well, we're leaning on marijuana and stuff now. That's kind of what did it, really. You know what I mean? And then they just took whatever BS came along with it afterwards.
It was like, we can smoke weed? Okay, cool.
Like, cool. The players really got a raw deal out of it. Now they just gave the power back to the NFL. The owners, really. So.
Yeah, the owners always gonna have the power, though.
Not in the NBA, they don't.
Oh well. Yeah, NBA. I mean,
they do it in the NBA too, though. It just don't seem like it.
It's completely different though in the NBA. I mean, the players got a little more leeway in the NBA.
Way more power.
Shoot, it ain't baseball. They ain't got nothing.
Well, baseball, they don't even care to promote their sport. So.
Oh.
Oh God.
So, hey, all right. So, man, first and foremost, welcome back, bro. We are happy to see you, bro. I know you went through. We joke around a lot, but you went through some serious times, bro. And we really glad you back, bro. We appreciate you. You are the captain of the ship, for the most part. So, hey, man, we appreciate you, bro. We glad you back. You came back with that energy. You came back with
energy.
Fire in you. I like that in you. I like that in you. So, man, we just appreciate having you back, bro, for real talk.
Yes, sir. We needed you, Chuck. Big 3 back.
It's great to be back, man. It's great to be back, part of the crew, man. So we're going to keep this thing rolling. We're going to continue to give out great content. And, like Country mentioned in the last episode, we got some stuff lined up for y'all in 2022, man. So, Definitely. Stay tuned.
Scary
just keep
rocking.
Just keep rocking. We appreciate the support.
Kylie,
keep rocking
baby,
with us, man.
We don't forget about you either.
Yeah, so, Kylie, I'm looking forward to doing the first episode with you. So
I wasn't gang banging. Shut up.
Clint got them jokes, boy. Clint got them jokes. Clint got them jokes, man.
Where Charger Chuck at? He didn't. Damn. I thought he was go. He didn't even come comment today.
Man, Boogie, you didn't want him on the show, bro. Come on, man.
Chuck knows he came through.
Hey, because I was gonna talk to him about that thing, bro. It was genius, but that shit was corny as hell. Anyway,
man, I'm sorry, dude. You corny as hell for how you responded to that, bro. We talked about the chat. You corny as hell for that, bro. Like,
bro, I believe
I'm sorry.
It was a genius move. I respect the move. We'll talk about it, Kyle. Let's do a Spaces tonight, man. We'll talk about it, and I'll explain my side. But yeah, that was.
But shout out to Viva La Chuck, man. You know, you stand up dude for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, Tyreek liked the tweet, and you know he felt like in his heart to donate to the Tyrann Mathieu Foundation after the game. Since the Chargers lost.
Shout out Chuck though, man.
Shout out to Chuck though. I respect the move. I respect the move, bro. I think the move. Never mind. Forget it. So
never mind.
We got your boy back. We got Chuck back. Boogie in the house. Shout out to Kylie. Crushing them red, whatever she was drinking. I don't know what she was drinking.
It was a White Claw. She crushed a White Claw, bro. I was like,
bruh.
It's like, all right.
That's
all right, let's get it.
Yeah. So, I mean, we might link up Sunday in no game. So we might get together and discuss the league as a whole and what goes down or if any news comes down. So we'll link up. We'll see y'all later, man. We appreciate the support. We love y'all. Take us out.
What you got, Bug? What you got for your final words,
Here you go throwing me the ball while I wasn't even playing. Nah. Go Chiefs, man. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna mess around and hop on Spaces here in a second because Chuck, I'm not letting Chuck slide with this. Like, share, subscribe, all that. Appreciate y'all, man.
Until the next episode of Kingdom Cast, we out of here, people.
RJ, fuck you, man.
Forever.
Hey, it's KD and